The tourist submersible was previously the target of safety complaints from an employee of OceanGate, the parent company that owns the sub. That's what New Republic reporter Daniel Strauss recently uncovered about a 2018 court case. He joins us now live to talk about the company's past legal issues. Daniel, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So we have learned that OceanGate's former director of, marine operations raised red flags with the company several years back. And he claims he was wrongfully terminated after doing so. What concerns did you find that he had?
He had concerns about the integrity of the hull, the capabilities at which the viewport hull could withstand pressure from underwater, and really the testing from which the Titan submersible underwent before it was being given the ability to go into water and take tourists down into the ocean. And there was a lawsuit and a countersuit between Lockridge and OceanGate. The lawsuit eventually settled, but by then Lockridge had left the company, and he claims that he had been fired over voicing these safety concerns.
Yeah.
In the countersuit, there are details about how he raised these concerns. He felt that he was completely ignored by the management at OceanGate, and then he wrote a report but was not able to get as much information to fully complete the report to his satisfaction about the capabilities of the submarine.
And it's eerie to hear, all these red flags now, knowing what we know now, knowing what we have followed for this entire week. You also obtained court documents that revealed the sub wasn't even capable of descending to such extreme depths and was only certified to reach 1,300 meters instead of 4,000. In all your research, what detail stuck out to you as the most worrisome?
I mean, it's the one in particular is the one you just mentioned, that the sub was not really fully capable, according to the director of operations for OceanGate, of reaching those extreme depths. And yet OceanGate seems to have gone forward with green lighting the use of the submarine anyway.
Yeah. And Daniel, one last question for you while I still have you. I think a big question top of mind for a lot of people who have been closely following this is, was OceanGate even legally allowed to take people on this voyage? I mean, former passengers have told us they were on failed missions due to mechanical failures. The steering wheel is a gaming controller. We know the passengers do sign detailed waivers, but what legal liability does OceanGate face? Do you know?
I think you'd have to ask a lawyer on that. What we do know is that there are former employees, there are multiple experts who voiced concerns about the submarine years ago. And now we're in the situation where 5 passengers on a tourist expedition are in serious trouble.
Yeah, it's just been an agonizing headline for us to follow for those families for sure. Daniel Strauss, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.